Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to speak on 3 different players, which is going to consist of Onana from Ajax, Karim Adeyemi from Salzburg, and lastly, we are going to be talking about Samuel Umtiti. It is going to be a rapid fire type of video. I do want to give the latest updates regarding some of these players, some transfers that's currently going on, but let's first talk about Onana because there has been so many questions. Many have been asking, Kevin, what do you think about the transfer of Onana potentially in the summer of 2022? Because this is a player that did play for Barcelona before. So look, Onana is someone who is 25 years old. He is a goalkeeper. He left Barcelona back on January 2015, and the only reason why this player even left in the first place is because he saw what the first team was going through. Many of these players actually left back in those years between 2015, 2016, 2017. Look at Eric Garcia, look at Chavez Barcelona, look at Onana. Many of these players left because in the first team, the executives, the sporting directors, they were bringing in players from other clubs in Europe to reinforce the first team. They were by no means trying to bring Barcelona B academy players or under 19 players into the first team. They were not using La Masia to its full capabilities. But it does say here, Onana told Sport, and I quote, "I'm still in contact with Barcelona. I have a very good relationship with the club ever since I left. And is signing for Barcelona my first choice? Obviously, it's my home. I grew up there. Do I have an agreement in principle with Inter Milan? There is talks, of course, of many things. There's also talks with Arsenal and Barcelona. Obviously, at the moment, there is nothing agreed. The press is part of my life, and these are times when even I myself am very lost." And so this really does show you that Onana is a goalkeeper that does want to return to Barcelona. And since he did arrive at Ajax back in 2015, he has really grown as a goalkeeper. And one of the main reasons on why this transfer does seem so exciting and why so many Barcelona fans want to see this goalkeeper return is because of the tensions that's going on between the media, the fans, and Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen has been a goalkeeper that has not shown his best form since 2019. Now look, Ter Stegen has been a goalkeeper that was showing great performances between the year of 2016 and 2019. Like, he was considered as one of the best, if not maybe the best goalkeeper in the world between those 3 years, 2016, 2017, 2018, and half of 2019. And one of the reasons on why Ter Stegen dropped such to a level to the point where not even Barcelona fans want this goalkeeper is because Liverpool and Bayern Munich have caused great damage mentally towards Ter Stegen. Because ever since Liverpool beat Barcelona 4-0 at Anfield, ever since Bayern beat Barcelona 8-2 and then 3-0 twice within this year, Ter Stegen has never been the same. Like, mentally, he has been set back. And I'm going to continue to go back to that example that I have talked about before. The moment I saw Ter Stegen make that huge mistake against Bayern, misplaced a pass and gave Bayern almost the first goal within the first 5 minutes in the previous match, it showed everybody, and it especially showed me, that Ter Stegen is just not there mentally, that he still does get nervous when we are in big moments. And that is where I do want to introduce Onana, because Onana is someone that can fix these issues. This is a goalkeeper that is very confident. This is a goalkeeper that has played with Barcelona before. He understands the game of this club. He has been through the team of under 16, under 18, under 19, and the competition like this between Onana and Ter Stegen, it is necessary. So if you guys were to ask me, Kevin, if we bring Onana in, do you want to sell Ter Stegen? I would say no. Like, I would not sell Ter Stegen. The only reason why I want Onana to come to this club is because I want this goalkeeper to really press Ter Stegen, to say that, look, if you're not going to perform well, we are going to replace you and you're going to be sitting on the bench. Like, I remember what did happen back in Luis Enrique's Barcelona in the first year when we had Bravo and Ter Stegen. We had 2 goalkeepers who were performing so well that many of us had a tough time understanding who was going to be the first team goalkeeper. Like, it was either Bravo or Ter Stegen. Both goalkeepers were doing so well. And that is what I do want to see between Ter Stegen and Onana, is to see Onana and Ter Stegen battle it out in that goalkeeper position, to have these 2 goalkeepers perform at such a high level. Because between Bravo and Ter Stegen, because of that competitive and healthy competition, it brought the best of those both goalkeepers. So as of now, there is no movement regarding Barcelona trying to go for Onana. Yes, he will be a free agent in the summer of 2022. I have no doubt that Laporta is going to want to grab this goalkeeper and bring him back to this club, because again, we are in a very delicate situation. We cannot spend too many funds, and so Onana on a free transfer would be one of the steals of the summer. Now let's move on towards the latest of Karim Adeyemi. So Barcelona is clearly looking for a winger, and Barcelona is not the only club that's actually looking for Karim Adeyemi and want to bring him in, because the other club, it is Borussia Dortmund. And it does say here, according to Fabrizio Romano, Dortmund are leading the race for Adeyemi. Dortmund have made a good proposal to the player, who really likes the idea of playing in the Bundesliga. Not a done deal yet, since talks are still on between the club to reach an agreement. Now, the reason why Dortmund is pushing so hard for this move is because Dortmund know that they will be losing Haaland in the summer of 2022, and Dortmund do want to strengthen. And And one of the ways Borussia Dortmund could strengthen in that summer would be to bring Adeyemi. Because look, Dortmund is not a club that just likes to bring in cheap players, talented players, grow these players, and then flip them for profit in about 2 or 3 years. They still want to compete. If they're going to lose Haaland, they're going to be looking for another young great talent, and one of them is again Adeyemi. And it's a coincidence, right? Because the last time Dortmund bought a player from Salzburg, it was Erling Haaland, and the fact that they can replace Haaland potentially in the summer with another Salzburg player, it is a huge coincidence. And the only thing that Haaland has done at Dortmund was to grow as a player, to continue to be the best version of himself. And I do think that Adeyemi is seeing that exact same path. This is a club, right? For Borussia Dortmund, this is a club that grows players, that extends what they could already do. And we have also heard Karim Adeyemi's environment speak to the media, and this is what they said. 2 days ago, we said no to Barcelona's offer for Adeyemi. Barcelona is not an option for Karim Adeyemi. The best thing is for him to go to a German club. Now, does this mean that the player does not want to go to Barcelona? I would say no. I think that Adeyemi still wants to move to this club because he has told Sport yesterday during that presentation, he said this, and I quote, "Barcelona is one of the best clubs in the world, and I'm proud that they like me. Do I see myself playing for them one day? Of course. It's a great club, and if at some point I want to change, it could be. We'll see what the future does hold." So Adeyemi is very open to both options. It is clear though that the environment, maybe the agents, maybe the family do want to see the player go to the German league. So as of now, everything does indicate that Adeyemi will move to Dortmund in the summer of 2022 as things currently do stand. Now let's move on towards the last topic of today, and we are going to be speaking on Samuel Umtiti. Now, you guys already know exactly our situation between Barcelona and Samuel Umtiti. He is one of those players where the club just wants to let him go, and even the fans are rejecting Umtiti. Because I remember in the beginning of the season, when Messi just left, like 2 weeks before that, many fans were whistling at Samuel Umtiti every time Umtiti had the ball on the pitch. And then we saw Gerard Piqué saying, "Hey, you guys need to like stop the whistles. We cannot allow this at the Camp Nou. We need full support." So the fans, there are people in Barcelona that do not want to have Umtiti in this club. Now look, you guys already know my opinion on this player. Like every time I do see him on the pitch, I would say that he is not the most ideal choice to have in the club. Because look, I do think that he does not make any wrong decisions. This is a center back that was once one of the best center backs in the world. He is very experienced, so he does not make the wrong decisions. My problem with Samuel Umtiti right now is that he does make the right decisions, but his execution is just so slow. Like his passing, his turning of the body, his running, his ability to track back, it is all very slow, and that is only going to hurt Barcelona. But it does say here, according to Fernando Polo, Umtiti has gathered interest from Benfica yet again, but he isn't interested in leaving Barcelona unless he is offered a good deal, sportingly and economically. And so I do pray that Benfica becomes relentless on this deal to buy Umtiti at all costs. Because look, I'm starting to get an idea, right? I'm starting to get that feeling that Umtiti is only here at Barcelona to collect the bag, right? To continue to collect the salaries that Barcelona are paying. Because if Umtiti were to tell me that the only reason why he is at Barcelona is because of a sporting problem, and he believes that Barcelona are in a better position sportingly compared to Benfica, I would say, no, you're lying. Because Benfica right now, they're in the Champions League. They're going to be playing against Ajax in about 2 months, and they're going to be in the UCL next year. So sportingly, Benfica, as a matter of fact, they're stronger compared to Barcelona sportingly. The only reason why I do see Umtiti continue to reject every other club till this day is because he is here because of the financial deals. And that is a problem that we do have with many of these players in the club. Like many of these players are collecting 12 to 13 million euros per season. Umtiti does fall in that category, and I have yet to even know whether Barcelona successfully cut the wages of Samuel Umtiti in half, because that was the original idea. And so even if Barcelona cannot come to a conclusion where they can cut the wages of this player, can Benfica come close and pay maybe around 10 to 11 million euros per season for this center back? I have no idea. It does seem very unlikely, but that is the situation regarding Samuel Umtiti and FC Barcelona. Could we see this player leave in January? We're going to have to wait and find out. But as of now, it is not looking so good. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.